Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is the original Legend of Zelda. It is the first video game that I had any sort of experience with in my entire life. I remember my grandfather playing it with my older brother in their house in Merrick, New York. Not my brother's house, he was like 5 at the time. Anyway, there's a story, The Legend of Zelda. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon, if that is his real name, stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 pieces to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units, Link, to save her. Here are all of the treasures you can find in the game. It's sort of like, spoilers, here's all the stuff, here's all the neat stuff. Well, it's really more of a teaser if you think about it. It's like, wow, look at all this neat stuff that you're gonna be able to play with on your adventure. Aren't you excited? Why don't you just jump right into it? Look, you can get arrows and silver arrows. You know, if you want to be classy. There's a blue candle and a red candle, which, oddly enough, the blue candle isn't as good as the red candle, even though blue flames are usually, like, way hotter. Then there's a key and a magical key, which opens doors. I mean, it's the same thing. It opens doors without breaking. That's how magical it is. It's, like, made of metal. Please look up the manual for detail. RTFM, noob. Anyway, let's get right into this fucking game. I gotta name my character right now, so I'm gonna name him after one of the greatest book series of all times. Except I'm gonna spell it different. Animorphs. Let's get to this shit right now, man. It starts you off in a screen, it gives you no direction. It's like, hey, by the way, you're in this, I guess, mountainous region. You have 0 rupees, 0 keys, 0, blue spheres, nothing in your inventory. There are 3 hearts, which I guess you can eat for courage, or if you get hungry. But hey, there's a cave that you can go into, and there's an old man here who's like, it's dangerous to go alone, take this. You're still alone, by the way. Like, he's not offering to join your party. Like, you're still alone, just, here's also a sword, so that you're alone but at least armed. And holy shit, the first thing you see in this game is like a whole bunch of Octoroks if you go north. I think if you go to the right, there's like these weird jumping things. But I know this game like the back of my hand. That is to say, I know it fairly well. Occasionally I'll surprise myself and be like, oh shit, where did that 4th finger come from? And I've already taken a hit, I'm doing great. But the first thing you do is go straight to dungeon number 1. I don't know why I'm taking so much damage. Oh yes, and I'm elite, I already got the bomb drop. That is like, a speedrunner's dream right there, if you can get the RNG to help you out. But hey, yeah, there's like some princess that's gone missing, and there's an evil guy. But you know the premise of this game. There's a whole bunch of dungeons, and in each one, you have to go find the treasure, find the Triforce, beat a boss or 2 maybe, and survive in no particular order. But check this shit out. The first thing the game does, it's like, oh, there's a locked door. So I guess, clearly you need a key. There's a key in that room and in that room. And it kind of teaches you the mechanics of the game. Like, hey, before you can progress, you might have to explore some other rooms that, you wouldn't think you needed to explore in order to progress. But guess what you can do? There's this glitch that, for no reason, if you leave and then come back, someone will open the door for you. No reason not to get the keys anyway, because in this game, in this version of The Legend of Zelda, in this Zelda game, keys can be used in any dungeon. A key that you collect in dungeon number 1 can be used in dungeon number 4, for example. Which I don't think is a thing in any other Zelda game. Oh shit. This guy's name is Stalfos. He's a skeleton. He's got he just had like a key stuck in his ribs / spine or skull. And I'm killing these guys even though I don't need to, because they will give me money, and maybe one of them will drop a heart for me. I don't know if the skeletons can drop hearts. Do they have internal organs anyway? Doesn't quite make sense. I mean, I would understand if the skeletons didn't drop hearts ever. I almost got too close to that guy. Almost took a hit there. There's really no reason for me to be harming these dudes. Oh, and I collected a clock, which is super useful right now, because what a clock does is it makes you invincible, and it freezes all the enemies in the room. So it's great that I got that after they were all dead. Damn, this game loves skeletons. I didn't realize it just like bombards you with these like bone soldiers first thing. It's like, yeah, every room in this dungeon is gonna have a million skeletons. That's the scariest thing we could think of, and it's obviously the greatest enemy in the game. So, you know, why use any other kind of enemies? This one's got bats though. And I did collect bombs earlier. I'm gonna talk to you as if you know nothing about this game, which is highly unlikely, I understand. But the bombs are a secondary item that you can collect, and you plant them by pressing the B button after you select them in your inventory, but they're the only item in my inventory, so they're automatically selected. If you plant a bomb, it'll wait about like 1 second before it explodes, and it hurts a lot of enemies real bad, and it can open up secret passages in certain dungeons, in certain areas of the game. Even in the overworld, Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. Well, I'm glad you shared the secret with me. I'm gonna stab you and be on my way. That secret, by the way, refers to maybe a heart container. I actually don't know what that's talking about. I don't know what the Eastmost Peninsula is. But I pretty much know all of the secrets in this game, because again, it was the first, not that it was the first game that I played, it was the first game that I watched my older brother play, because, you know, I was younger and I didn't get a chance to, you know, have any fun in my fucking life. Thanks, Reggie. Anyway, if you go this way, I'm pretty sure you can get the bow, as in bow and arrows, not like as in a ribbon you can wear, like in Final Fantasy. I'm gonna bomb this dude, because I feel like it. I'm gonna bomb both of these dudes, because I feel like it. Ooh, and one of them dropped bombs for me. I got bombs and a heart, which is exactly what I needed for this first dungeon. And I think I got a key or something. That enemy... I think that enemy's name is just Trap. Like, as in, it's a trap. And it attacks you if you cross its path, either horizontally or vertically. Yes, I got the bow, and I can't use it right now because I don't have any arrows, but eventually it'll be great. Just like me, and how you should tell your friends I am. You know. If you've never seen one of my videos before, that was a bad joke and it didn't make any sense, but I always end my videos with, "Oh, tell your friends I'm great," because I'm so fucking proud of myself for recording, you know, some YouTube gaming channel. Retro games, those are super cool, everyone loves those. Anyway, let's continue with this dungeon. Also, you should like this video, because it's amazing so far, and I haven't died. Which is pretty good for me! I was expecting one of those guys to throw out another boomerang, and I was kind of holding my shield up in front of me just in case. Which you do by standing and doing nothing. But hey, they dropped a banana for me that I can throw around. If I hit enemies with this crazy banana, it stuns them in place. And at this point in the game, I'm in the penultimate room before the dungeon boss. And there are these enemies that come out of the wall. They're called the Wall Master. It looks like a hand, but in actuality, it is a left hand. If you touch the wall, they'll appear from the wall to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna try to grab you." Even though it's doing this little pinching motion, it's actually trying to, like, fully grab you. And I can walk right through them when I stun them with the boomerang. So what I'm doing right now is just summoning all of them, so I can kill them all at once. There's no reason for me to do that, but I like it and it's satisfying, okay? By the way, if one of those enemies does hit you and grab you, it will take you back to the very beginning of the dungeon, which is a total speedrun killer, but it's really not that big of a deal if you're just playing casually. Hey, this boss's name is like Aquarius or something with an aqua in his name. He's just some weird dragon that for some reason, shoots flaming coconuts at you. And he gave me his heart. He just fucking gave me a whole heart. So, and now I collected the Triforce, which, by the way, is only a piece of the Triforce. It's not an actual Triforce. It's been divided into 8 pieces to protect something from someone. I'm great at explaining the plot. But hey, that was the whole first dungeon, so like, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Maybe we could do some other shit right now. Like, I know I did a whole dungeon, but I might want to do more than just that. I only got 27 rupees. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna get a sword upgrade, like, very first thing. Because I think all I need to collect the sword upgrade is to have a maximum life of 5 hearts. And I know where to find another heart container because I've played this game before, okay? All you need is bombs. That's like generally one of my life principles, but what I meant was all you need in order to find a heart upgrade is bombs. There are a couple heart upgrades that you can find with just bombs. Did I bomb in the wrong area? Oh, come on. I know... Okay, there it is. I know there was something that I could bomb in that area. Apparently I didn't place it correctly the first 2 tries. So this guy offers you... He offers you the Medicine of Life, which is useful, but not quite as useful as a maximum life increase. Because later you'll be able to purchase the Medicine of Life anyway. So why fucking bother? Now, I know there are more hearts that I can find just by bombing, but I think maybe I'll get to those later. Do you hear that beach, by the way? The sound of the ocean waves that for some reason refreshes every time you stab your sword? Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm pretty sure I can find the white sword around here somewhere, but I just wanted to show you that there's an old man living underneath one of these Armos Knights, which you touch, and they come alive, they start running around all over. There's a staircase under one. Secret is in the tree at the dead end. Alright, I'll remember that. Oh wait, can I even go this way? I think what I want to do is go this way to collect the... Yes! Yes, I can! There's a sword upgrade right at the top of this mountain. Don't mess with this guy right here, because if he hits you with his shooting sword, it will deal like 3 or 4 hearts of damage to you total. So just don't even mess with those horses that shoot magical blades. Master using it, and you can have this. Well, how am I supposed to master using it if I can't at least borrow it? But holy shit, I already got the first sword upgrade. I think I'm going to end the episode here, because I just want to do something quick and easy. I've been playing Castlevania so much, and that game's super frustrating. So it's kind of refreshing and a nice change of pace to play Legend of Zelda and be able to, like, know where I'm going and not die every 30 fucking seconds. So thank you so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda. Until next time, this is Karma Jolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Oh, by the way, I meant to mention, you can save your game at any point if you hit Start to go into the menu. Then you hit Up, select Start, and A on the second controller, something like that, some combination like that. But you do need the second controller plugged in order to do that. Just thought I'd let you know.